What's up, good people? It's your Final Fantasy homie Jay, and if you've watched any of my videos in the last week, you have seen that I went through every single emotion possible. I started off with depression and disappointment, and then I felt acceptance and determination, and then I finally found joy in, in my monk class, which has been the class that pretty much started this channel and the whole reason that I fell in love with Final Fantasy in the first place. And I also love other classes too, but Monk has always had a special place in my heart. And after playing and grinding Monk all week, sharing information with y'all, there's some changes I would like to see. And obviously this is a very opinionated thing, so not everybody's gonna agree with what I say. Completely fine. Please drop that in the comment below if you have a disagreement, because I love having conversations. Or if you agree with what I say and or have things that you had, you want to see change yourself, drop them in the comment, because maybe Yoshi P and Final Fantasy be paying attention and make some changes to the monk. First, starting off, I think one of the biggest things that needs to be looked at, because I don't know if it was intentional, is that the optimal rotation right now for monk, and people talk about in the comments about optimizing your rotation and what the optimal rotation is. I get it. I follow. I'm a monk man. I vibe with y'all. I feel you. But the optimal rotation is weird to me, and I don't think it was necessarily intended to be what it is, because naturally you think when there's a rework and the system talks about a lunar and a solar and you follow that flow to finish out your combo, that's what the class was intended to be. But the optimal rotation right now is a double Phoenix opener or a double solar opener, which then stalls your perfect balance finisher, so you can be in line with everybody else's, like the party's damage buffs and your buffs, so make sure that everything's on cue perfectly. And that just don't sound right. I'm just gonna be honest, it don't sound right to me. It doesn't seem like that's what it should be. And I think maybe there was some number mismanagement there as far as damage, because it is the most damage output that you can do as a monk, is to stall your perfect balance to be in line with all your team's damage buffs. And maybe looking at how we can tweak that to be able to follow more of what I feel like monk's rotation should have been, where you go into a lunar, into a solar, into a finisher, and that's how it flows. And I would like to see that changed, or maybe some adjustments made to help smooth out that opener that actually just helps it feel a little more smoother than having to stall your perfect balance, which is already stalled anyway, because we only get 2. We need 3, which goes to my next point. And the second thing is, why do we have only 2 perfect balances stacks? Why? Who thought like that was a good idea? Only because like you need 3 to finish your rotation, right? But you have 2, and then you gotta wait 40 seconds to finish it later, where other jobs like Dragoon and all the other melees have their openers right in their rotation to start with. I mean, Ninja got trick attack right at the jump, you know what I'm saying? So why didn't Monk not just get their opening rotation like right at the jump? Why do we only have 2 and then we gotta wait like half of the fight? Okay, it's not half the fight. I'm being very extra there. But why do we have to wait 40 seconds to be able to finish our rotation? It's really clunky. Or kind of weird. It just feels weird, right? I think things just feel weird. And I think to combat that though, what will be helpful is that they just give us 3 stacks. Let us go ahead and go through our 3 openings. Let us do the boom bang bam, and then let us earn, work our way earning 3 more. Whether you choose to spread them out or choose to use them all together. If you're looking for optimization, you'll probably want to save them out so you can use them all together, so you can use them in your combo, use them in your buff rotation. But like, just go ahead and give us 3. I don't understand. I just don't get the logic behind the 2. I mean, maybe it was to prevent some damage stuff, because right now Monk is the second highest damage class in Final Fantasy, right behind Reaper, because Reaper just do what they want to do, baby. I don't know. I don't have an answer for it. I would love to ask Yoshi P, yo, bro, why did you want to give us 2 and not 3? I just don't get it. But that would be I think a great second adjustment that I would like to see made to Monk. The third adjustment, and this one I found out by accident, is that if you're doing your lunar oak rotation, or if you're doing your solar rotation, and your masterful blitz happens to miss whatever you're hitting, it will completely just cancel out everything. You lose the 3, you lose your combinations. You don't get the chakra stack you don't get the lunar or the solar. You just go to nothing. And I've learned that because I was doing a rotation and the boss jumped away, and I did my masterful blitz in the midst of him jumping, and there was nothing there. And I don't think until that happens to you, you won't understand how bad that feels. Have to wait another 40 seconds to be able to finish out your rotation. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't know if that's an accident. But I would love to see it where, like, if Masterful Blitz misses, like, it just doesn't activate and you can use it again once it connects, or just go ahead and give you the chakra point, because that just feels really bad. And I feel like that is legit an accident that shouldn't be a thing. I'm trying to think any other classes that suffer from that, and I don't think any. I think usually if the ability doesn't hit, it doesn't activate. But for Masterful Blitz, it activates whether it hits or doesn't, and it can be a very sad moment. So I think that might be a good adjustment, or maybe it's a bug that just needs to get fixed. I'm not for sure. I'm the last one, and I think this will cut down on some of the memes and stuff about Anaman, Anaman, Unaman. Is that Unaman, Anaman, Unaman? It just doesn't really do a lot. There's some very situational moments where you're going to use it through in transition, but I would love for it to have another thing to it where if you use it, I don't know, it gives you a perfect balance stack, right? Or something. I don't know. Obviously that's too way out there. But just I would love to see Anaman, Unaman, Anaman, and Six-Sided Star reworked in a way that can be more beneficial. They're both really niche abilities to use, and Six-Sided Star is good when you need to run away from the boss anyway. Being able to use them outside of just those niche situations, maybe make Six-Sided Star part of the rotation where it can be a way to, add into the damage and finishes, because Six-Sided Star has the highest potency, but it does penalize your, global cooldown, so you don't want to spam it. So can we use those outside of niche rotations? I would niche situations. I would love it. Anaman, Udaman, Anaman just doesn't ever get used. I mean, even in transitions, it's fine, but most of the time you just want to go back in. You just want to do a free formless shift and then go back into your combo, rather than sitting on your buff timer. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know. You know any ways that you would like to see Monk change? Drop them below. Hopefully Final Fantasy sees it and they will listen to some of these suggestions and make the changes. And yes, I didn't talk about positionals in this video because I ranted about it last week, and I just feel like it's not coming back. So we just gotta get used to it. It's what it is at this point. And as always, if you enjoyed the content, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Think about following, hanging out with me on Twitch is always a good time there. Check out my Discord if you want to come and talk to me. And as always, happy questing. And remember, Endwalker is a walk. It's not a run. It's not a sprint. So enjoy it and have fun with it. And take a break if you need to, so we can keep our sanity. Because I've been losing my mind lately.